Hey YouTube, another knife review. Love talking about my fixed blade, my folders. God, what a way to start, eh? Okay, just bringing to your attention this lovely Lionsteel model. This is a real corker. However, it does have its issues, and I'm going to go through those with you now. This knife was purchased from Heine Haynes. Good service. They're not the cheapest in the world, but you know, everyone has to make a living. You can buy the knife cheaper in America. Now this particular knife comes in many different colours: green, red, orange. I think it comes in blue, but it's a very pretty knife to collect. Nice thick blade, very sharp out the box. It has a lovely feel to it, this knife. There is, however, a couple of problems with it. Now, I don't know if it's just this one, or you know, whether I was just unlucky and I got one that was just not that brilliant, or whether they're all like it. One-handed opening and closing is, it's virtually impossible. You know, it's really hard. They're very stiff. Now you can adjust them here, and I've done that, and it doesn't really make a great deal of difference. They make a lovely noise when they open and close, and when you close it, you see, I can do it one-handed, but it's hard. Have a listen to this, see if you can hear it. It makes a lovely noise. Now I've played around with this knife, I've lubed it. I mean, I like to be able to master a knife, and it's tough, this one, you know. It's like you can't flick it very easily. It can be done, as I've just shown there, but I'm now trying to just push it over, and let's have another go. So it can be done, which is a shame, because I think, you know, if this knife was easy to open, and it was just like 10% better than it is, I'd probably go and buy the full colour range, because I really like the feel. The ergonomics of this knife is good. You know, it's a nice knife to hold. You've got jimping here, and it just fits in the hand quite nicely. You have a glass breaker on the end there, and you know, whichever way you hold this knife, it's a nice knife to hold. You know, it feels a good weight. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. You know, so I really like the knife. You know, would I say go out and buy yourself one? Yeah, do you know what? If you're in this level, I mean, this is quite an expensive knife to most people, I guess. To me, it's one of the cheaper models in my collection. It's not in my Grail collection, I can tell you that. It's just in my regular collection that I don't actually get out and play with very much. But that is because it's a bugger to close, you know. And I think Lionsteel are missing a trick, because if this was just 10% better, I think this blade would be see, look, it's tough, and that's just not good enough for me, you know. The reason I keep this knife and I don't bother to sell it is because I just like it. It's just pretty. I like the blade shape. It's a tactical folder. I love tactical folders. But for me, you see, a good tactical folder has to fulfill certain criteria. It must feel right in the hand. It must be capable of doing the job that it was made for. Now, those two things this knife certainly is. But a tactical folder, you know, it would be needed in an emergency, potentially, and this knife is actually easier for some reason to open in your left hand, but it's a bugger to close, and I just don't think that a tactical folder can get, you know, 5-star ratings when it's difficult to open. Kind of defeats the object, doesn't it? I mean, that's not what a good tactical folder is about. But if you like your knives pretty, that make a nice noise when they open, this one fits the bill. Have a listen. You can kind of see why I don't get rid of it. You know, it's a very, very pretty knife, but you know, Lionsteel do kind of, they're a funny company. You know, I mean, I bought a tie spine the other day. I'll do a review on that at some stage in the future. I mean, it's a lovely, lovely thing. I mean, I really, really like it. But again, it's a bugger to open. You know, I can't understand, you know, just a little bit more of an improvement on this opening situation. And they've got a knife here that could potentially rival the Sebenza for, you know, popularity, because it's so pretty. You know, the blade shape is absolutely fantastic. It's so close to being a really, really cracking knife, but it's not quite there. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and come back for some more reviews, and I'll be doing quite a few over the next few weeks. All the best, take care.